Namaste, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Christopher Witecki, your sensei to Sirius Joy, and as always, I am so grateful to be of soul service to you today. Namaste. How's your day today? How you feeling? How was yesterday, by the way? All that Jupiter energy, it continues today. Incidentally, it is Tuesday, August 5th, 2014, and Uranus rules the day. Uranus is step 4, I belong, and because the sun is in Leo, that means that our hearts, Leo, will belong somewhere different today. Now, this may be a breakdown for those who've been holding on to the wrong meaning things that hurt you, heartfelt, ego attachments, things like that. Your heart might get pulled away today, and that might hurt because you don't belong there anymore. So there is breakdowns for some. For some, there is breakthrough. For some, there's breakdown, breakthrough. Like you're kind of hurting that you let go of something, but then you see where the next door is and you're also excited and you kind of go up at the same time. I call the I belong the escalator consciousness, and we'll talk about that in the serious step of the day. But first, let's focus on our minds and the phrase of the day. The phrase of the day is, I love and I trust what I believe. Whoa. The whoa is necessary. Your inner child has to be ready to play, has to be ready to be kind of Peter Pan, has to be ready to like fly away and have fun. So I love and trust what I believe. Think about that. Do you love and trust what you believe? Will you bet on what you believe? Will you bet on what you believe today? Because the universe might offer you something where you have to bet on what you believe. And yesterday we talked about what we believe. Today we stand on top of that. That's what's cool about step astrology. It's based exactly on how consciousness is built. So now it's time to love and trust yesterday's decision and yesterday's belief and stand on that. This is step 13 where things go quantum. And I talked about quantum happening with Jupiter and Leo this week. Well, this is the day, if it hasn't already, where it may. I love and trust what I believe. Whoa. The whoa is going to be that what happens when you open the door. So you have to love and trust. This is the moment of jumping. And if someone is improperly high on a wrong horse, they will fall off. And if someone is really below the standard they need to be, they will carry up. And it's both sometimes at the same time. How do you get through all of it? I love and trust what I believe, because what you believe gets you through this particular stage. So the serious step of the day is step 13, and following this video, there's a serious step of the day video that will talk you through what step 13 means and how the energies come together. It adds to a 4, which is I belong, or Uranus, so Uranus rule day. The joyful prep is step 23, which means we want to adopt a certain attitude. What is the attitude? Feeling the belief, 23. So we want to feel the belief in our mind and be prepared to just kind of accept it. If things in life come according to our belief, even though it's new and weird, then we accept and receive it, right? So today the moon is in Sagittarius. Talk about belief. So look at how the universe conspires here. All this belief structure stuff and what emotions move to Sagittarius belief. That means our emotions are quick to align with our belief. That means we're passionate about our beliefs today. And that means that we're ready for an adventure. We're open. Our emotions are open for something new. Super exciting. Now the ruling chakra of the day. Today our ruling chakra actually is I belong. I need a sound effect for that. They're like, no you don't. I belong, which means the crown chakra is what this adds up to, where we belong. That's what step 4 is way up there at the I belong consciousness. So what happens today is when you love and trust, okay, which is green, and you are open to your belief, which is where the moon is in Sag, then you can go higher. You can ascend higher. And this is what happens. We ascend higher in a Uranus day, or we fall off our horse if we were not properly aligned. So, in your meditation and whatnot, you might focus on opening up your crown, and of course, be sure to protect it before you do. Now I want to point out a new feature at soulguard.tv on the mothership. It's called the Namaste Cafe. And this is a place where we're posting lots of Facebook posts and other things. You have to come down to see it. But we basically are starting to share our viewers and what they do and what they've shared with us. And this is a little place to see what's brewing at soulguard.tv. And the first thing we have brewing is a viewer poll. We want to know what's going on with you and how you're feeling and what we can do for you. And if stuff's not working and whatnot. So come on down at some point. Click on the Namaste Cafe and have a cup of coffee with us. Cyber coffee. Now, let's see, what's playing at soulgarden.tv today? Well, since it's kind of a Uranus funky day, I just want to point out we do have SG's Funniest Moments available. That's in the Soul Garden TV shows. Just click on that and follow the menu over. And it's a great way to laugh. And people say they like to hear me laugh. Well, all I do is laugh in that thing. In Planet Soup, let's see what God has cooking. Well, like I said, the sun is at step 13 or at 13 degrees Leo. This is a nuclear degree. There's some sort of a hump, and today you will feel like there is a hump. You have to get over some sort of hump. It could be a fear, it could be something of the unknown, it could be walking through a door, it could be closing a door, but it most certainly does happen in this 24-hour period if it did not happen already last night. Sometimes it happens the night before. The moon in Sagittarius opens us up to new, unlimited possibilities. Oops, I should say step 3, but I can't stop taping. Moon is in Sagittarius step 3. The sun is in step 4, for the record. But that means that emotions are ready to rock and kind of play along with the game. Speaking of rockin', Mars is at step 5, which means masculine energy is spreading its seed right now in a big way, also adding to the big paradigm of us all changing and shifting our hearts. So I'm expecting like a clock ticking any second now. And Jupiter is also quantum at step 4, which means that we're all going to have a holy shift any second now. And that's really what a quantum is. People are, what is it? Well, it's kind of like, that Spielberg moment where suddenly you're zooming in and focusing out and the whole world's spinning around you for a second. And it's just, it's a realization that things are changing. And the mind has a hard time keeping up because Jupiter is huge and Mercury is small. So don't forget, you can watch your Megascope monthly. Watch August 3rd in particular. I hover around that mega date. I talk about the 10-day period between that mega date and the 20th and the importance of the decision that you need to make. And today going live on the mothership, we've got Urban Mystic. He's going to teach you how to love thyself in a Skip Jennings way. If you haven't introduced yourself to Skip, you should definitely watch him. And he's also available following this in the Sirius step of the day in our Lightwalker parade. Now this brings us to our Sensei Sunrise. I'm just making sure the noise of this music isn't too loud. Okay. So today the serious step of the day is step 13 and the joyful prep is step 23. Really today is about electricity. There's a lot of electricity in the air. There's a lot of possibility. You want to expect the unexpected. And that's what today is about. And the thing is that when we run along the adventures of our belief, like I believe I'm on the right path, I believe I'm doing the right thing, my heart is why I believe, because my heart is behind it 100%, then those beliefs link to other people's beliefs, those link to other lands, other beliefs, and this is when the adventure begins. This is when our education begins. This is when the expansion of the universe begins. Now the cool thing is the universe is expanding every day. That's the one thing it does and will always do, and it seems to be accelerating. So people go, boy, time is flying by quick. Well, the universe is speeding up in its acceleration, which means, what are we waiting for, folks? If your heart is there and you trust yourself and you believe, well, then go with the electricity today and see where it leads you. It can be very exciting, and it's a once every 12-year type of thing. And I do believe unique fortune is opening. Now, when it comes to accepting and receiving the joyful prep, it's step 23, which means you feel yourself, step 2, and 3, unlimited possibilities. Once you feel yourself, you open to unlimited possibilities. And the only way you can get lost is if you stop feeling yourself. Think about that, and I'll see you in a minute. And I thank you, folks. We're back here at the trading post for Namaste today in Soulmart. Don't forget, you can rent the Megascope. These are good till August 25th. There are many mega points and dates to look up. And if you have rented this, go back and watch it again. I'm telling you, it is deep, and you want a premise for your joy. This is the last month to get a 1-hour reading and 30 minutes free with me, and my time is booking up, so if you're interested, come on down. I also make a great gift, and I will be retiring for a while at least. Don't know how long, but this is your chance. And I've got a class called So You Want to Be an Astrologer. Come on down and take a look at that as well. This is a great way to learn your chart in 2 hours instead of having an astrologer tell you what's up. Depends on if you really want to use it or not, but all this and more is available at the cool soulmart.me. But before you shop at soulmart.me, let's take a look at the modes of each of your brothers and sisters and just exactly where their hearts are pointing. And let's start with, of course, the step zeros, the Scorpios. Sunny and valuable, their heart is pointing to an opening a new career path right now. And I have to say the Scorpios will, in fact, probably do pretty well in that career. So they should go for it. They should just rock it. They should just go with their heart and jump. You're feeling it today? Do it. Also, Scorps, if you're actually seeing someone you like, you should approach them. Scorpios, step 1. Sunny and childlike today. The moon in Sagittarius is probably making them feel like this is their birthday like never, ever, ever before. It is super, uber Leo energy just boiling over the seams. And it's time to open up to new love affairs today, Your Majesty. Namely with yourself and anything that you law of attract, frankly. And this, we're talking about the Leo 2.0 shine, not the 1.0 shine. Cancer, step 2, sunny and hyper aware, open to new revenue streams, Cancer. When I say new revenue streams, I mean new jobs, new ways of making money. Just accept and receive. Sometimes the universe just wants to give crabs money. Why? Because you take good care of people, that's why. Step 3, sunny and cool at the moon in their sign. They're definitely feeling the summer right now. They are open to new adventure. That's what it's going to be, and that means anything goes. Step 4 is the Aquarius, sunny and social, open to new alliances right now. And you really should, open up, see what's up. You might have a totally new partner, new kind of way of connecting. You never know. You might outsource a part of the company. Step 5, Gemini, sunny and sentimental today with the moon in their opposite sign. Time to open up to new discussions with somebody or new ideas at large. Cool. Step 6, the Libras, sunny and pensive today. They're going back and forth doing their Libra thing. But it's time to open up to entirely new kinds of friendships. Open up. Sometimes Libras are a little snobby, but they're not really. They seem like they are. Maybe you're just kind of delicate. But go talk to somebody new. Why not? Step 7, sunny and professional. Time to open up to a new work life. So it's like, try something new. You know, Pisces get stuck. They swim in circles and swim in circles. And sometimes you guys don't even realize that they've opened up the gates and let you out, but you're still swimming in circles. So open up to a new work life or a new environment, a new fishbowl today, Pisces. Step 8, the Capricorn, sunny, kind of private, but open up to transforming yourself in a whole new way. You thought you were going to be this, maybe you're this. Open up. It's cool. Step 9, sunny and philosophical today. They're up there chewing and talking. Open up to new types of love. You might be surprised what actually excites you. Open up. I don't know if that was a Tim Curry moment, but I think it was. Step 10, the Taurus is sunny with a chance of grande. Oh, really? I'm talking to myself here. Open up to new emotional security. Okay. Step 11, sunny nesting and resting today. That moon in Sag makes them want to go home and chill. But it's time to open up to new psychic abilities. Say what? Yes. Especially since you are connecting to relationships. And I know virgins aren't usually psychic. I mean, they got that gut intuition, usually about which soap not to buy. But I think you're actually getting a lot more psychic because Neptune, Chiron, some stuff going on your 7th. So if you think you are, this is the time it's going to open once every 12 years. Listen to it. See what it says. Now, today in the Lightwalker Parade, following this video, the serious step of the day, step 13, where you'll learn how to open up to the electric possibilities. Also, we're doing the top 10 summer foods with Damon Perry. Him and I were chatting it up. We're having a good time. The Urban Mystic goes live today. A new high definition episode, and that's got Skip Jennings. And now we're back to the quiet. Now, if you are on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. Or come to soulgarden.me and you can become our friend and like us on Facebook. Or, of course, the Mothership has all those cool, exciting features that I talked about earlier in the show. It's an electric day. Kind of reminds me of the electric boogie. Remember that in the 90s? It's electric. Remember Hillary, the Clintons? I think that was actually out. Here's what's weird. I think the electric boogie was popular the last time Jupiter went into Leo. That's when everyone just got happy and started to dance. And I think before that, Don't Worry, Get Happy with Bobby McFerrin. That was the last time Jupiter was in Leo. So it's kind of interesting how it all happens. Actually, those are both the same time. I will see you in 24 hours, my friend. Stay in your heart. If you believe it, go with it. See where it takes you. Until next time, live, love, be.
Who cares?
So go.